Bonjour, our luxury story today brings us to the famous Galerie Obadia in the Marais, in Paris, to meet with a very famous American artist, Monsieur Andres Serrano. Bonjour Andres.
Bonjour, Mr. Icon.
Alors, we are here in Paris to talk about a new exhibition. You are known first for your work in photography, amongst others, but you are exhibiting your first exhibition of paintings called The Doom of Beauty, the name of a poem of Michelangelo. So tell us the story of this exhibition.
Well, first of all, you're right. I've devoted my whole life to taking pictures, but not as a photographer, as an artist. Because I studied, when I studied painting and sculpture when I was 17 at the Brooklyn Museum Art School. But after art school, I decided I didn't want to paint. I wanted to use a camera, but as an artist, not as a photographer. So last year, for the first time, I started painting. And what I started painting on was a book of Michelangelo's sculptures, black and white pictures of his sculptures, and I was doing pastels on it. And then I decided to do big pieces with Michelangelo's Pieta and also other pieces as well by Michelangelo. And so here there's a show of classical sculptures that I've made into paintings.
And a lot of references to the religious iconography.
Well, Michelangelo made those references as well, but I, as an artist who's always said that I'm an artist and I'm a Christian, because I've gotten so much flack about piss Christ, that people call me anti-religious, anti-Christian, and I say, no, I'm a Christian. Last month, I was, lucky to see the Pope in person, an invited guest, one of a number of invited artists who met with the Pope.
200, right?
200. And, at the time, I said to the Pope in Spanish, I said to him in Spanish, Your Holiness, my name is Andres Serrano, and I ask for your blessing. And he took my hand, he tapped it twice, he smiled, and he gave me a thumbs up. And afterwards, the journalist said to me, you were the only artist he gave a thumbs up to. So I feel like the Pope blessed me, and I know that I'm a Christian artist, and the church knows it too.
So it's a sort of reconciliation with Catholic religion?
Well, it's a reconciliation with the Catholics in America, or the so-called Catholics who claim I'm anti-Christian, but I'm not. And the only thing that matters is that the Pope, agrees with me that I'm a Christian.
Okay, great. Alors, I'd like to talk about one of the recurring person or theme in your work and in this collection in particular, the Pieta. And we have a beautiful Pieta in front of us. Would you tell us a little bit, how did you come up with this Pieta, to get a little bit inside your creation process?
Well, I blow up the Pieta big as it's a photographic image on vinyl, and then I paint on it. I use acrylic, I use oil pastels, and I use glazes as well. So I build up to it, and then eventually I get very expressionistic with the image. I play with the paint in so many different ways. And that's one thing that as an artist I never felt before. Taking pictures, I never had felt the joy of using my hands. And so I have a lot of fun doing these works, not only in how I create them and the results, but also in actually doing them. And so for me, it's been liberating, very liberating to use my hands and as well as my vision, but particularly to use my hands to make art.
Okay, great. Thank you for this beautiful exhibition. I just want to show maybe a couple of images. You want to show us a couple of images that you would like people to remember?
Yeah, here's another Pieta, since we talked about the Pieta. Here's another Pieta. As you can see, the Pietas are always very different. Another one, I want to show you. These are another two Michelangelo statues. This is Moses by Michelangelo, and this is Brutus by Michelangelo. And again, if you look at the original sculpture, or even the photographic image of that sculpture, it's very different from what I created. And what I do is I bring these sculptures, they're marble sculptures, stone, I bring them to life, and I also reinterpret them.
Merci Andres Serrano.
Thank you.